You know, for seniors, home and community are central to their lives. So a new AARP survey found more than 70% of people over the age of 50 would like to live in their community as long as possible. However, aging at home and in their community may not be possible for everyone. This morning, Rodney Harrell, Vice President of Family, Home, and Community for AARP, joins us to recommend some simple improvements that can help make a home a little safer for older adults. Good morning, Rodney.
Good morning.
So talk to us about the latest data that you have found on older adults, their preferences for living at home and in their communities.
Yes, as you mentioned, that vast majority of older adults, about 3/4, want to stay in their home. And when we asked about staying in their community, it's about the same. But only about half of adults are confident that they can stay in their homes and communities as they age. And 44% of older adults say that they need to move into the future. And so what this tells me is that the vast majority of people as they're aging want to stay in their homes as long as they can. But they don't necessarily have the features that allow them to do that. And people are recognizing that.
Yeah, homes can be dangerous. So what advice do you have to start a conversation with our older family members about ways to renovate their home to make it safe for them?
Well, you've anticipated one of my first points, which is to focus on safety first. There are things, small things, like looking for trip hazards in your house. Is there a loose throw rug somewhere that you can get rid of? Are there cords loose in your living room? Things like that are zero cost and very easy to do. We also think about whether there's slip hazards in the bathrooms, kitchens as well. Lots of places in the homes are and can be dangerous, or they can work for us better and bring access. So I encourage people to think about safety first, start small, but also to plan for tomorrow today, meaning we're not all going to be the same. As we're aging, things shift and change. So start today, but think about how things might change tomorrow. What would happen if you had a little bit of a harder time getting upstairs or moving around? What in your house would provide a barrier to you?
So how can we help out our family members? What are some simple improvements that can make their homes safer?
Yeah, well, every house is different. There are some general things that we can think about in any home. One is lighting, that older adult eyes need more light than younger eyes. That's just science there. And so we can do things to add more lighting in a home. We can add brighter light bulbs, more lighting, or we can put in different window treatments or add in more windows as well for going down that route. And what I like about lighting is, A, it helps you see things better. And if you're doing things with the windows and opening up your home to the outside community, that also helps a little bit with social isolation and feeling connected to what's going on outside as well.
Yeah, I never really thought about the lighting.
Yeah.
That's a good tip.
Lighting is crucial, and it's one of those things that we don't necessarily pay attention to, and it's kind of in the background until we have a problem. And just quickly, I'd mention also that I mentioned some of the fall hazards around here. And so grab bars that might help keep you a little stable in places where there might be a potential to be uneasy or even on your footing. Changing the handles on your doors or your cabinets. There's lots of things that can be done within a home. And some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. And by the way, many older adults using technology too to think about how that can help supplement some of the features in their home.
Yeah, these are a lot of great ideas, Rodney. Thanks so much for sharing them with us today on Studio 3.
Well, thanks so much for having me.